else you got in the news realm?
So we got like a definite confirmation that the Xbox One S All Digital Edition is becoming a thing.
Yep.
Or as one of the guys I listened to on one of the podcasts called it, the X-Bone Sad.
The Xbox without a disc tray.
Exactly. I forget when that's coming out, but that's going to be a thing. We also got news on the Sega front during one of their events.
What is Sega been up to?
Sega's been up to making some pretty banging video games, some really good ones.
Okay.
But they're releasing
Sega.
a, well, I guess it would be the Genesis Mini here in the U.S., but the Mega Drive Mini.
Yep.
So pretty much just like how Nintendo and I wouldn't even consider Sony.
Sony's
But how Nintendo...
Sony's was a flop, so Nintendo.
Yeah. Nintendo with their NES Classic and then the Super Nintendo Classic. Sega's jumping in to make a Sega Genesis Mini.
They're getting
totally-
into the world.
I totally thought they already did that.
No, not an official one. Well, okay, they made some official ones, just not anyone made by Sega themselves.
For
They're all
this
by the
reason.
company.
Yeah,
Something
Yeah.
that's intended to actually compete with those other devices.
yeah, because you
Yeah.
can go to Dollar General and get one of those classic systems where you plug in,
Very shitty
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
and it's all through RCA, not HDMI or anything like that. So
Well, not even that. It does a shitty emulation job. Like,
Yeah.
speed is, like, fucked up, or the graphics have a lot of glitches, or,
yeah,
you know, it's just not a good experience.
yeah. So
Yeah.
there
It's like
is
a not
those
set up
systems
very
out
high.
there. Like
Yeah.
there is those systems out there, but like he said, they're not actually made by Sega themselves. They were
Yeah.
third partied, but Sega allowed them to use the emulators to put onto the system.
And the games, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Now, what's cool about this, and I don't know if either Jeff or Walker, if one of you guys can look it up, see if the game list has been released, but there's going to be 40 games on it.
mhm.
Wow.
That's a lot of games. And it's going to be using standard USB controllers. Thank
Kinda cool.
Christ! Finally! Standard USB controllers for the game. So, I mean, like, I could just take any USB controller, in theory, and just map it to work on this. If I don't want to use it, or I can use that controller on my PC for if I want to, you know, say play a Sega Classic game on my PC. You know? Jeff, did you find anything?
I'm looking it up.
Alright, cool. I can ramble on some more about it.
Yeah.
I never had a Genesis.
I did. Some of
Did
the best
you?
games in the whole world
I got a Genesis
are on
maybe
that
like
system. Oh.
6 or 7 years ago. My aunt gave it to me for free for helping her clean her house. And boy, was it a trash one. Full of cat hair and
But
a lot of trash, and the reset button doesn't work.
Did you get the game list?
I did.
Alright, let's go through the game list. Let's go.
All right. Oh, hold on. I clicked on it and made it smaller. Okay.
Alright, well, me and Walker will talk about while you're naming off the games, we should talk about if it deserves to be on there.
All right. I'll be quick about it because, like you said, there's a lot of them on here.
Yeah, there's
So-
40 fucking games.
And if you guys don't, if you've never even heard of the game, then just tell me you never heard of it, because there's
Yeah.
some of these I've never even heard of. Oh, what does it say here? Aimrite says the customer base for this are people who don't know how to emulate. They just got Retro 5. Okay, so we got Adventure Pack, Air Hockey, Alex Kidd in High Tech World.
Ooh, Alex Kidd games are good.
Yep, they got the High Tech World, Miracle World, Enchanted Castle, and the Lost Stars.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. I scrolled down, which there we go. Alien Storm, Altered Beast. That's a classic. Altered
Yeah, it
Beast
is.
is great.
Oh,
Arrow-
the Ultra Beast is great.
Yeah. Arrow Flash,
Okay.
Baku Animal, Bomber, Bunzanza Bros, There's a lot of games here, dudes. There really is. Bottle Taps Race. We're still in the B's. Break the Fireline, Bubble Master, Cannon, Shaken, the Forever Man, Checker Chess, Columns 3, Comic Zone. that was my
Ooh,
favorite.
Comic Zone's
That's a
great.
good one.
The
That's a
Columns
really-
game is big.
Yeah, column games are good. Good little
Crackdown.
puzzlers.
Okay.
Across the Road, Curling 2010, Decap Attack,
Oh,
Doctor.
Decap Attack's good.
I don't remember that one off the top
It's
of
the
my
one
head.
where you're running around and you can like throw your head at people. It's a side-scroller platformer.
I do remember that one. That was good.
You're a mummy.
Yeah. Dr. Robotnik's Man Bean Machine.
Mean Bean Machine.
Isn't
Yeah.
that the pinball machine one?
Yeah.
No, that's the puzzle. I think that's the puzzle game one.
I don't
Okay.
remember. I know
think
you're
you're
talking
right.
about
That's it for the column. eSWAT City Under Siege, Eternal Champions, Fantasy Zone The Maze, Fatal Laugh, Fight or Lose, Fish Story, Fish Tank Live. What did they try to do one of those type of things then?
That's weird.
Flicky, Gain Ground, Golden Axe 1, 2, and
Ooh,
3.
yeah.
Hangman, Hexagons, Jax P's, Jewel Magic, Jewel Master, Kid Chameleon. I think. I
Ooh,
remember
yeah,
that one.
Kid Chameleon.
Yeah,
That's a classic.
Mojang Solitaire, Maze 2010, The Future, Memory, Mortal Kombat 3 and 2,
Okay.
Mr. Balls, Naval Power, Phantasy Star.
Ooh, I love Phantasy Star.
Phantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom, Phantasy Star 2, Plumbing Constant. I don't know why my eyes couldn't read that at first. Plumbing Contest. Ristar Shadow Dance, The Secret of Shinobi. Shining
Ooh,
Force.
Shining Force is big.
Yeah, I love Shining
2.
Force.
The Ancient Seal, Shining in the Darkness.
Shining
Shinobi
Force.
3, Return of
Shinobi
the
3 is good.
Master. Snake, Snowboarding, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Drift 2, Sonic Spinball.
I'm assuming every Sonic game is going to be on there.
So far, yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and
That's
Sonic
good.
Triple Spider, Super Thunderblade, Sword of Emilian Adventure, Man 1 and 2, Wall Breaking, and Warehouse Keeper. That is a lot of games.
No Vector Man? Fucking rip.
Vector Man 1 and 2, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, shit, I must
they're
not have heard
both
that.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so that has some
That's a big list.
real fucking ham-dingers in it, and then it has some real questionable stuff.
Yeah, but so did the Nintendo one though. So.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, because, hold on, let me...
You mean to tell me you weren't a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
I'm saying I'm not a fan of a lot of the games that are there. It was
Any
Toe Jam
answer?
and...
I didn't hear Toe Jam and Earl.
Yeah, that's true. We figured they'd be on there.
Oh, yeah, that should be on there.
That game we talked about last week with the cavemen that throw the bones at the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Joe and Mac?
Yeah, Joe and Mac. That one didn't need. I don't know if that was for that. I'm pretty sure it was.
I thought so. Or was that a Super Nintendo?
No.
No? TurboGrafx?
It had to have been
I
for
remember.
Sega because it wasn't. I doubt it was Super. Super had better graphics than that game. I think in Nintendo, no way. It must have been Sega.
Super Nintendo, Joe and Mac.
Damn.
It also came out on the NES.
God, that game was the best.
Speaking
Both of
of Sonic the Hedgehog, the Sonic
God,
the
we're getting
Hedgehog
closer.
movie is going to have a very large tie-in to the next series of Sonic the Hedgehog games. Essentially,
it was... Jeff, it was on the Genesis, by the way.
Okay.
So essentially, Sonic the Hedgehog movie will have quite a few video game tie-ins that will ship with it. And it is being pitched as the next mainstream Sonic game that will come from after this movie. So it's gonna be interesting. The Sonic headquarters is basically working with Paramount Pictures to make the two kind of play off each other.
There was a moment there where there was a moment where it was silent and all three of us just had a look of disdain.
So
God
we'll see
damn
if we'll see if it works.
Sega.
God bless them.
Sega.
They're gonna try it.
Sega. Oh my god, you simultaneously at the same time reinvent and rejuvenate your biggest star and just fucking crush him to the ground at
It's
just
pronounced
the same exact time.
Supposedly, the game will also feature cutscenes directly from the movie at locked in 30 frames per second.
Oh, Vince.
So,
What?
Hamlet says Little Big
Is
Planet
it?
made
Are
all
we?
side scrollers irrelevant.
Are we back in like
I think so. From what it looks
2004, where the
maybe.
games have to have FMVs of the movie?
Oh.
Oh no.
You're talking about Phantasmagoria, huh?
Yeah.
It says that the Sega,
Remember that
the
one?
Sonic headquarters, is working very closely with Paramount Pictures to get the game right. Um, as it potentially could be controversial if they obviously confuse the two, and it can become very essentially it can become very confusing to newcomers. Um, but for those who didn't watch the movie, there will be references back to the movie, such as the cutscenes. So in case you don't watch the movie, you're not super confused on the new game. So
Okay.
they're gonna go back and forth. The game and the movie are gonna be tied in with each other.
Hopefully they can pull it off. That'd be nice. I mean, it'd be cool if they did put something together that, made somebody get a Sonic pin.
Yep.
There hasn't been a good Sonic game that Sega has put out since Sonic Generations on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
So we'll see what happens there. We'll see if they actually can pull it off where the two are where it's
Coexisting.
seamless between the two of them without getting super
Right.
confusing and people get lost. So we'll see what happens.
They're pulling out all the stops. The end of the world is coming. They're not even
It
trying
is,
anymore.
yeah. They're not even trying. They give up.
Yeah, man.
Man,
all of it.
Well, look how far behind Sega is. I can't even believe they're still a company, but they're
Well,
trying.
it's because they own a lot of great companies.
They do.
Like, they own Atlas,
Yeah.
which, I mean, is a very niche company here in the States. But boy, are they popular in Japan.
Yeah.
Boy, is Persona huge there.
Yeah.
Boy, is Yakuza big everywhere.
And I know they want to bring, with the rise of Mario lately, they want to bring Sonic, his rival, back into the mainstream media. So
Well, they announced today a Sonic and Mario at the Mario and Sonic at the 2020 Olympics.
exactly, Tokyo Olympics,
Oh yeah.
Tokyo 2020.
So you know how
Amazing.
they have two ambassadors, I do believe, for this event, and they didn't need to make them because they were just already there as a character. They have Mario and fucking Goku
Yep.
as the ambassadors.
Which is hilarious.
They could have chose literally anything. They could have chose anything and everything. They had a huge pool, and they chose Mario and Goku.
So we'll see.
well.
Who but Mario? Jumping?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it, really? I mean, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
I mean,
jumping?
he's the second most recognizable, either the second or first most recognizable fictional character, either in front of or behind Mickey Mouse, depending on who you talk to.
Yeah, but for the Olympics, though, I mean, I could understand for like a Papa John's commercial. But the Olympics, I don't know. Well, cool. Hey, let me. I'm glad that video games are integrating into mainstream media, or stuff more and more and more. Like that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
The culture is turning into a not just a little side thing,
Yeah.
BR is here, and like we talked about a couple shows ago, fastest growing demographic are middle-aged women.
Yep. That's awesome. That's crazy though.
Rise up, gamers.
Yeah, those damn mobile games, that Candy Crush, I tell you, Candy Crush. I've had people come in the phones. They bring their phone in and they're freaking out that their Candy Crush ain't working.
Oh, 100%.
So
100%.
But who knows? It might work.
Yeah.
All these things. I mean, they're trying different things. The whole idea of Sonic in the movie, the game in the movie, trying to
Combine
create
the two.
some sort of French braid.
Yep.
Like, let's see that happen. If they pull it off, then fuck, everything's a little better. That's a good thing.
I am more than happy to say, like, if that fucking movie is anything but, like, if that movie's mediocre, I'll be more than happy to say that it was a success.
I mean,
I guess
yes.
we'll see how this. I think the success of the Sonic movie will be on the success of the new Pokemon movie, the Detective Pikachu. I think if
I don't
Detective
know about
Pikachu
that.
does good, I think it'll correlate with each other.
I don't know about that, because I would say Pikachu's way more recognizable than Sonic is.
For kids
Yeah.
nowadays, but for people our
Yeah,
age, though,
is-
a lot of us grew up on Sonic too. We grew up on Pikachu as
Screw up
well,
Pokemon
but
too.
Yeah, but the kids are buying the
yeah,
Pokemon. They're not buying the. We get our Sega stuff from eBay, Amazon, and fucking flea markets. Like,
yeah, that's true.
you know, just because it's hard to find it. It's easier to make money off of Pokemon. God, what
Yeah.
goldmine that
Yeah.
whole idea was.
Pokemon is huge. It's so popular that Nintendo made another Pokemon called Yokai Watch.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see if that movie does good. But these live-action movies, the integration of humans with the animated characters,
I don't like it.
so all of them have done really decent right now because they're into
I don't like it.
the visual effects. So we'll see.
The
what
last time Sonic interacted with a human being, he almost got fought. He almost fucked a girl.
happens.
That was Sonic 06. There was that weird, awkward makeout at the end of the game.
Really?
Yeah, between Sonic the Hedgehog and a human woman.
Interesting.
Okay, weird. But you know
It
what
was
they're really
very weird.
right? This is James Walker.
What?
This is just a part of the CIA's program to get us used to
God
seeing
damn it.
things that
God
aren't
damn it.
humans walking around with normal humans.
Damn
So
it.
when the aliens come down, or the inner earthers come up,
The inner Earthers, the crab people.
yeah, it's not so foreign to see a random bro
Just
walking
making
with
it out with a
Pikachu.
girl.
Oh, no,
What? Make it out with a human.
Yeah, or Sonic the Hedgehog getting ready to go ham on, I don't know.
Fucking Susie Lou over here.
Yeah. Like, they're just getting us ready for it. I know it. I guess, you know what I mean?
Don't
They've been
you
doing
already
it in the
know?
movies for years.
Hey, yo, won't you
It's-
come over here, baby? Don't
It's
you
common.
already know?
I'm telling you.
This be
So-
cool. Sonic new voice. What's up? I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. How you
Oh
doing?
God, no.
Could you imagine?
Yo, what up,
Sonic
girl?
needs to have kind of like a bro voice, not like a bro voice, but like a '90s surfer kind of voice or a
Got
skater
ran
kind
over
of voice.
by a Lexus.
Kind of works. I'm really interested in seeing the persona that they put into that. Fucking
Oh, I'm so excited to see it.
especially with him. It's either gonna be like the Sonic thing. It's gonna be a train wreck, or it's gonna be the Jamalama Mana. What did we call it? Skizzle? Dizzle?
Yeah, the Skizzle.
Was it?
Yeah,
Skizzle?
it's a Skizzle.
Skrizzle with an R.
Skrizzle,
with an R.
Skrizzle.
Skrizzle. It's gonna be a little bit of the Skrizzles. For Rizzo.
Yeah,
Charisma,
but-
Nizzle.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. It has potential. They all do. It's gonna be. I'll tell you what. It's gonna be definitely an interesting year.
Oh,
It's
it
going
definitely
to
will
be entertaining no matter what.
Dude,
There's
him,
gonna be lots to
him
talk
doing that
about.
voice though, I think it's gonna be good. Me and you, we go to the club right now. Bounce, bounce. The girls say bounce, bounce, bounce. Right? We get into the club.
So we're. I'm gonna see it day one. What about you guys?
I'll try. I always
When's
say
it come
I'll,
out?
I'll say I see these
I have
movies and
no
I never
idea.
do.
I
Comes
don't
out
either.
in November.
I don't
Okay.
know. There's a few people at work that go to like the movies periodically. Maybe as a group. Maybe I'll join them and we'll go do that.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That's
That would be
definitely
silly.
something we have to spend our money just for this for the podcast
Oh
topic.
yeah.
Like, there's no discussing this.
Oh,
Which
no.
one comes out first, Sonic or Pokemon?
Pikachu
Pokemon.
comes out next month.
Pikachu comes out
Oh
next month.
fuck! It comes out next month.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure.
Oh, I gotta watch that now. I
I'm
gotta
so
see
excited about that.
that. I am so excited.
May 10th. Yeah, next month. Well,
Whoa!
Not
technically,
even in 10 days.
no, May 10th, not April 10th.
Nate.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh man,
a month,
I
a
would've-
month and 10 days.
I would have busted the biggest nut if it was 10 days away.
Yep. It comes out a week and a half after Avengers Endgame.
Oh, no one cares about Avengers Endgame. Captain Detective Pikachu is where it's at, dude.
Oh, please.
God, Detective Pikachu's gonna be fucking
The
bestseller.
best. It's gonna be the best.
Oh, it's gonna be hilarious. Just the fact that they didn't change Ryan Reynolds' voice at all.
No, it's just Ryan Reynolds. But
He does too much voice work.
Yeah.
God, he's the Green Lantern. He's the other guy. He's fucking.
Oh, he doesn't like to talk about that.
He makes
The Green
He doesn't like. He doesn't like to talk about his Green Lantern role.
the fact that he makes fun of himself for it. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Deadpool.
Yes.
They're calling it Detective Deadpool.
I feel like it works for what Ryan Reynolds wants to go down in
Oh, yeah.
history for. He wants
Oh,
to
yeah.
go down as, if you guys are Star Trek fans and if you're familiar with the character, I think his name is O.
Oh.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't know.
But he's basically like a time lord that can actually like phase in and out of reality.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
what Ryan Reynolds is.
Oh! That's cool.
So there's a funny clip. So it's of Ryan Reynolds talking about becoming Pikachu. Essentially, he talks about whenever he gets into a role, he literally gets into the role. And he was on his way to go
Method acting.
He was on his way to go pick up his daughters when he got the call that he was Pikachu. So, knowing that he was Pikachu, Pikachu doesn't have daughters, and Pikachu can't drive. So he parked his car, got out, and started walking the other way. He never picked up his daughters from school, and it's just funny ass, just the most funniest thing. And his wife's in it and stuff, and she talks about like, yeah, he fucking never picked up her goddamn daughters from school. And then he talks about trying to live inside a Pokeball and.
I'm gonna construct my whole mana, my whole castle.
But
It's gonna be a giant circle.
If you look up becoming Pikachu on YouTube, it's so funny. And then his wife says about how it was a method to how he became like his voice and how he was able to like make his voice sound like Pikachu. And his wife was like, they didn't change his goddamn voice. He sounds exactly the same. And then he talked about how his wife and kids are gonna go see it opening day, and his wife was like, yeah, we're not gonna go see it. It's pretty funny, but yeah, look it up when you got time. It's a minute and a half.
I'm excited to see Pikachu say "fuck."
Yeah, that'll be hilarious.
It's PG-13. Damn it, he legally can say it once.
I don't
So
think
is this
he will
supposed
though.
to be like? Is this supposed to be like that movie from the '90s with the baby that could talk but nobody could hear it?
Yeah, no
Is
one.
this supposed to be all like internal
Yeah.
dialogue?
All they hear, all everyone else hears is Pikachu.
Well,
They go
this-
Pika Pika.
So this
But-
could actually potentially be hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it could be fantastic. Have you seen any of the trailers for it?
No.
Definitely.
Oh,
When we're
one
done,
of
we'll
the
be
trailers. One of the trailers is fantastic. We'll talk about it when we're done. Yeah, I'll tell you about it when we're done.
But yeah, it's the guy can only hear Pikachu. No one, everyone else hears Pika Pika. So the guy.
There's
like,
a really good interrogation
Yeah.
scene with Mr. Mime.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. But there's.
I think I did see that one, but I don't remember Pikachu talking.
Yeah, there's different pieces of it where the guy's trying to talk to Pikachu, saying, "Would you tell him?" And the Pikachu and Ryan Reynolds is like, "Guy, they can't hear me. All they hear is Pika Pika."
Jigglypuff pulls out a switchblade.
So it's
All right.
it's gonna be interesting.
All right, you're getting my buy-in on this.
So it's gonna be
That's
interesting
actually
for sure.
Pretty cool.
And I'm excited. What other
Almost
news you
like
got,
that-
James?
So
Marketing
speaking of Pokemon, and in turn, I guess Nintendo. I think it was Forbes or Wall Street Journal. I can't remember which one. Kind of, almost, sort of, maybe broke the news about 2 new Switch models coming out this soon, like this year.
I think it was Forbes.
Womp, womp,
I think it was Forbes, yeah.
Oh,
So
boy.
they talked to a distributor that works with Nintendo, or a chip manufacturer, someone who does that
Somebody's
stuff.
getting fired for that.
And pretty much they said that they're going to make 2 new Switch models. One that's more of a smaller, almost solely portable Switch that does not have detachable controllers. And then they're going to make something that's going to be a little bit more of a beefier console with, better graphics, better like processor in there, better graphics card, all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. It's still not going to be. I don't think it's going to be enough for me to get rid of this guy. But I mean, hey, I wouldn't mind having, maybe a little bit more of a powerful Switch. That might boost my frame rates a little.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be cool. It's the Switch is already sold. I think it's like 32 million units already in the first 2 years.
Did they produce a rough idea when that thing's coming out?
I don't think they have a date, but I think it's going to be coming out. I think late this year.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
God, somebody's gonna get in trouble. He was just like, I don't know. Nobody told me I couldn't say nothing. I didn't know.
Yeah, there was no NDA.
Yeah, I was just
Tim, everyone had to sign this NDA.
What the hell's an NDA? I wasn't even there that day.
I was sick.
No, Tim.
I had chickenpox.
Still, at some point, they made you sign it. What? I was just streaming. I wasn't even knowing. I didn't even know I was being interviewed. I was just coming out with the thing.
Yeah, I was just having this nice, lovely chat off the record with this reporter.
Yeah.
Oops, I promised I didn't mean to do it.
I wasn't even there, Mom. That was Jacob.
But I mean, like, if this portable Switch could be around like $200, $150, I think that would be a home run hit out of the ballpark.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
And then if this new Switch, I can't see it being successful if it's over the $300 mark. To be honest with you, I could see them possibly getting rid of the current Switch model at $300.
Well, they're trying to compete more with better graphics. That's why they wanted to release the higher end version.
Yeah, I could see that being at the $300 mark.
Yeah, me too.
Amrat needs one. Needs a Switch. 300, you think, for the newish?
I would say so. I can't see it selling if it's like $400. If it's priced comparatively to like an Xbox One X or a PlayStation 4 Pro.
God.
I can't see it selling at all.
Yeah, that's what Amrat says. He says he can't push himself to pay $300 for it. Is a bit steep.
But
Yeah,
like the portable or the smaller Switch, I mean, I could see that $200. Boom, that's going to be flying off the shelves. That's going to be absolutely flying.
Not as fast as that Sega though.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
That Sega, I mean, it might be it might sell it pretty well. I mean, I can see it happening.
Here's another option too. You can go to the flea market and you can buy yourself a CRT television.
Yep.
Because it looks like trash on the regular ones. Can you imagine that, buying a brand new 1998 television to go with your flashy game console?
Hey man, I wouldn't put it past me.
No.
I wouldn't put it past me at all.
Me either. Yeah. Myself either. Really.
Come on, goddamn it, phone. My phone died. Had all my news on it. So I'm searching for the articles.
Oh no. Yeah, I think we did. That's pretty good for the news, honestly.
Hang on, I had a couple things.
I don't think there's really much else on there. Like, really much else to talk about.
Borderlands 3 was announced.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Borderlands.
2 of them are coming out.
What?
He said that he asked if James was saying there's another one coming out.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, Borderlands 3 was announced.
Another one.
Yesterday, and it's looks pretty sick. New characters, new weapons. This game will have over 1 million different gun options. Borderlands 3 will have from different levels, things like that, which is insane.
So are you saying that they're not doing the whole 1 zillion billion quadrillion, or 1 tecatillion, as they would say in the other ones, or something, some made up number?
No, but it's still a shit ton.
Damn it, Randy Pitchford.
1 million different guns to choose from, which is insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. It's probably, they're all, like, slightly different versions of each gun. There's probably only, like, maybe a pool. There's probably a pool of, like, 100 guns, and they slightly modify them.
Yeah.
Well, it's a random. It's like a random number generator.
Yeah. And it is, and each one will have different power-ups, things like that, but there'll be 100 different variations, 1 million different variations of that gun, which is pretty cool. Battlefield's Firestorm is getting mixed reviews.
Oh God!
It's people love it and they hate it. They hate it for the fact it's only a 64-player multiplayer, instead of 100. The map is larger, but there's nothing.
So it's larger, but with less people.
Exactly, and there's nothing that really makes it stand out. The textures they said are kind of rough. The ability to, the different vehicles and stuff like that are pretty awesome. But past that, they said there's nothing really that really makes it stand out above the other ones. Not that it affects us at all, but Twitch has a new feature, the Stream Squad, which allows
Squad?
Squad.
if you are a Twitch partner, you can have 4 people. You basically link your stream together, and you'll have one main person up, and then you'll have the other 3 people's streams bordering that stream, and you can click on any image, and it'll automatically switch to that person's stream, and you guys share the views, which is pretty cool. So
I think that's gonna be super neat when they launch that, because like right now we have our monitors set up like that, but we could just have.
So
Yeah, we can
essentially,
just have that.
essentially, it looks exactly how it is right now, and then I can click on me, and it makes me full screen and makes your guys' image smaller. Then I click on James, it makes James' image bigger, us 2 smaller, and the same thing. And it allows us. You're playing like squads on Call of Duty,
Squad?
or whatever game you're playing squads on,
Squad.
which is pretty cool. So it allows us to kind of everyone to see everything. Another notable piece, good old Fortnite is letting us.
Because
letting
we
us
are the
down.
best Battle Royale podcast out there.
We are. Fortnite's letting America down again. They released a patch update that basically everybody hates. That made the top streamers play Uno.
So what are we playing Uno?
Whatever you
question.
guys want. I was watching that and it's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, we should play Pretend You're Zizzy or whatever, the Cards Against Humanity one.
Dude, that'd be absolutely amazing.
Oh my god, I'm already nutting.
So it's they had 40,000 people watching them play Uno the other night. It was the most watched thing on Twitch. As
Fucking dumb.
as kind of a protest to
Yeah.
Fortnite for releasing this patch update that basically is glitching the game and causing you to die.
No, the real protest for that would just be play like PUBG
Yeah.
or H1Z1.
So essentially, the things they took out. You used to be able to get 1,000 wood, 1,000 metal, 1,000 brick for your materials. They chopped it in half to 500. Your harvest rate, so basically being able to cut down things to harvest materials, dropped by 40%, as well as your shield consumption. There used to be a feature where you killed somebody, you gained a little shield each time you killed somebody. They took that away. And the reason why they did this was to allow new players to be able to compete with the pro players to make it more an even battlefield. So essentially, they're cutting out the legs of the pro players, hopefully allowing the noobs to get better. I don't think that'll work, and it's pissing a lot of people off.
What they really need to do is basically have a mode for like beginners, and then a mode for more competitive stuff. So like an unranked and ranked mode, if you will.
Yep.
A Weenie Hut Junior and a Weenie Hut Senior mode, if you will.
Mm-hmm. So they released a ranking system. They said will combat everyone that's pissed off, but it's not really gonna do anything. So we'll see if Epic changes anything. Speaking of Epic, they did $1.25 billion last year. It was
Fortnite's dead.
the largest 1 year. Basically, it was the most money any company made in 1 year in history. The company is now valued at $15 billion, based on 1 year of thing, which is absolutely insane. Because of Fortnite.
That is crazy. That is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That is really weird.
We have friggin' Fortnite pinatas at our store. I mean,
Yep.
Are you serious, guy?
Yeah,
Um,
it's
People
absolutely
love
crazy.
that stuff, and there's a llama for crying
Yeah.
out loud.
Twitch Prime subscribers can get up to a year of Nintendo Switch Online for free.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty cool. If you have a Twitch Prime, you can go to Twitch and reclaim your free Nintendo Switch Online. Um, EA is laying off 350 people.
What else? No,
Um, and
doesn't surprise me.
that is on the woodworks of Activision and Blizzard firing 800 people last month. Um, they are they're losing a lot of money from games like Anthem and everything like that.
No, nothing from
Yeah.
Anthem.
So um, EA has canceled its focus on Star Wars, which then Disney bought that from EA because obviously EA is not doing well, and Apex itself is kind of flatlining. It's kind of leveling off. It kind of reached its peak, and now it's back down on the um. I wouldn't say it's like it's falling off the map, but it's not nearly as big as
It's plateauing.
yeah.
It's reached its peak.
It doesn't go over really above 50,000 viewers compared to what 3-4 weeks ago when it was at 300,000 people. Because they haven't released anything major to kind of make it.
The battle pass is kind of shit.
Yeah, it's nothing.
So,
they didn't change anything in the map. They just added a new character.
jump pads. Yeah.
And the last two things I have, the last thing, Sony confirmed that it's going to stop GameStop and other retailers from selling digital download codes.
Yeah.
Starting April 1st. If you want the digital copy, you have to buy it from the PlayStation Store.
Damn, that's gonna devastate that industry, I bet.
So,
unless they don't make any money off of it, but I would imagine they make some
Exactly.
money off of it,
Yeah, you got to think like they probably don't make a whole lot of money off.
right? But millions of them.
yeah. So we'll see how that plays out. With, I don't think it's gonna hurt because they want the downloads directly from PlayStation.
Yeah.
They don't want a third party kind of cutting in on the digital copy. So,
Makes sense. It makes sense why they're doing it. It's just that a lot of those places rely on that. All those. The only reason a lot of those places stay in existence and relevant is because of their ability to a little bit of game stuff, a little bit of plush, a little bit of statuey stuff, some the combination of having that Spencer's mixed with that gaming thing.
Well, no, because fucking GameStop isn't succeeding.
yeah.
GameStop just hired a new CEO.
Yep.
And, there's nothing that he's going to be able to do to really turn the ship around. From what I heard, they're planning on doing things like more membership options.
Yep.
More trade-in value, which, yeah, it's going to help them in the short term, but the long term, they're going to just start hemorrhaging money.
Yeah, they do have to figure out a way to change the industry. They need to do it. They need to go and do what FYE did, basically.
Yeah.
Turn into essentially a gamer boutique.
Yep.
Pretty much.
If they can do that, then they, and then have.
They can survive.
They can't sell digital copies anymore. So what are they gonna do? But
you have those little.
Man.
You have those the little antiques, the craft, the little items and toys, things like that, which I think they need.
Right, like the Legend of Zelda notebooks.
Yeah.
In the Deadpool belt buckles and all that stuff.
And this is more relevant for me and James, but because you don't have a PlayStation, on the coattails of Borderlands 3, next week, actually this Wednesday, the remastered Borderlands 1 Game of the Year edition is coming out for PS4 and Xbox One.
Really?
Yep. So it'll come with all the DLC. And it'll be the online multiplayer, just like the original.
What game is this?
The Borderlands, the Game of the Year edition. Borderlands 1 is being re-released in high definition for the PS4 and Xbox One.
But okay. Here's my thing though. Why buy that when you can buy the Handsome Collection that has 1, 2, and the pre-sequel?
It's way more expensive, and it's not. No, the Handsome Collection doesn't have 1. It only has 2.
Really? I thought it had 1.
No, the Handsome Collection has 2 in the prequel. The game of the
Oh.
Borderlands 1 is they never added it. They never re-released it because it won Game of the Year and it
Oh.
was so big on its own.
They didn't need to.
They didn't need to, but now because of Borderlands 3, they're allowing everyone to replay 1, which they still consider the best Borderlands game, remastered in its
Said
entirety.
the blind man.
So that's pretty cool. Check out the Borderlands 3 trailer if you have time, by the way.
Yeah.
So okay, hold on, wait. This is weird. So I got a email just recently from Capcom
Nice.
that said, we need your help. In just 2 short months, the worldwide zombie population has decreased by, holy fuck, 774,038,013. We need help averting the crisis caused by sharp decline. Zombies wanted. I'm gonna apply.
What is this
All
for?
right.
What is that? Yeah, what is that?
April Fool's Day thing.
Okay.
Oh.
We're not going to give up without a fight. To improve the current situation, we decided to hire additional staff. We welcome applicants of all ages, genders, and educational backgrounds.
I wonder
Please
what
apply now. Everyone is
Be a
welcome.
zombie?
Push your unique talent to work. Let's
God,
see.
I've been a zombie before. It's not an easy life being a zombie.
That's awesome.
It's
Okay,
not.
so-
Swamps are foul. And nobody
So-
accepts you. Nobody wants to hug you.
No
Nobody
one,
wants to
not
say-
at all.
You know, you could tip as much as you want. The bartender's still not gonna notice you immediately. Well, kind of. I don't know. Sometimes.
So here are the benefits. All right.
Of working with Capcom.
Salary. It's commission based. Additional bonuses for bullet wounds. Benefits. Okay to eat during work hours. Green herbs supplied. Location within Raccoon City limits. Precise location depends on your job. Apply.
That's awesome.
God.
Oh, I'm a backpacker zombie. Common. I guess I'll.
That is pretty cool that they're doing that.
Yeah.
I like that. The little jabs.
Oh yeah, April Fool's Day is great. I'll never forget the best April Fool's Day joke that I've ever seen in any form of media was for Adult Swim. Cause hey, Jeff, it's April Fool's Day, motherfucker.
Happy April Fool's Day, you two. I'll be there in
Yeah, not
3
you.
hours.
You'll be there in
Yeah,
like
that's
20 years.
Yeah, you're living in the past, bro.
I will say
Um,
New Year's Day was weird when everyone was texting me Happy New Year's, and I'm like, not yet, bitches. And then
Not yet.
I texted them an hour later, Happy New Year's, and no one texted me back because they were all sleeping. Because they were all sleeping.
Like 90%
So-
of what you said cut out.
Yeah,
No, I was
you
saying.
texted everyone when they were sleeping.
Yeah,
I think I probably heard it.
when you wish them happy Mother's Day back.
yeah. When I am happy on New Year's.
Mother's Day.
New Year's.
On New Year's, they all messaged me Happy
I'm a
New
little
Year's.
tired. I'm getting loopy.
But I was an hour behind, so I'm like, no, not yet. But Happy New Year's to you, anyways. So then at midnight, my time, I texted everyone Happy New Year's. No one responded because they were sleeping.
So when April Fool's Day, this is many years ago, on Adult Swim. This is when the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie was coming out.
okay.
They were like, "Hey, on April 1st, we're going to be doing a full stream,
Oh, I
a
remember this.
continuous stream
I remember that.
of the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie."
And it was a fucking
And-
1 inch.
Yeah, on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, they had the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie playing throughout Toonami, and it was fantastic.
You had to use
What
a
was it
magnifying
they-
glass, but it was literally the size of a fucking quarter.
That's so funny,
Yeah.
man.
Or there was one time on Toonami because they know how to, joke.
It's Toonami, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for a while
Or
now.
well, Adult Swim, I guess, but on Toonami, part of Adult Swim. They were like they did something. I think they added like mustaches to every character in the animes they were showing.
I do believe I recall that as well.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
funny.
fuck, that was great.
Yeah.
Good times.
Those are good times. See, that's what GameStop needs to do.
Yeah, they do.
Just go into the store.
Oh,
and
God, no.
Mustaches on all of it. All of the things have mustaches on them.
Yeah, this year, New Year's will be even worse because I'll be 3 hours behind you guys. So I don't even know how I'll
Yeah.
celebrate that.
Well, no, hold on. Won't you? Yeah. No, won't you be 2
Well, no,
hours?
yeah, during the winter time I'll be 2 hours
Yeah,
behind
you'll
you.
be 2 hours because fuck Arizona.
But I don't know because
Oh, we already
Central
said that.
Time, in Central Time you celebrate because what is it
Fashionat.
New Orleans
No,
does their own ball drop, but I don't know where the ball drops in Mountain Time. Maybe Phoenix,
maybe
and then
probably
California they do theirs in LA.
California.
Their big ball
California.
drops in LA.
Oh yeah, go figure.
So yeah, it'll be interesting for sure. People are messaging me throughout like forever, like 3 hours later, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. your guys' time. Happy New Year! Wake up! It's time for me to celebrate it. Like, leave me the
I
fuck
can't.
alone. I'm sleeping.
I can't wait for New Year's because like that's the day after my birthday, so I'm still like recovering from the hangover.
There you go. Want to go to releases?
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, I forgot to put
yeah,
up releases.com.
releases.
Hold on, here, releases.com.
Releases.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to check out what movies and suches are coming out over the next month,
Borderlands,
two.
the biggest one I see so
I
far.
don't want to look at fucking Honda Civic.
Wow.
Hostile Planet
Hostile
season 1.
Planet.
Oh, there's a new Bear Grylls TV show.
What?
I don't know. What
Comes
that
out
is.
today. Hostile
What?
Planet season 1 on National Geographic.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you looking at? I don't see that anywhere.
Aye.
Fucking TV.
Right on
shows.
the front page. I love Bear Grylls so much, dude. Alright, so let's see here. Game A's coming out. We have Anger Force Reloaded coming out for PS4 and Switch.
Angle
we
Force
got
Reloaded.
The Power Rangers Battle for the Grid coming out on PS4. Dark Siders War Mastered Edition for the Switch coming out tomorrow. Well, the 2nd. Borderlands Game of the Year Edition coming out on the 3rd. On PS4 and Xbone. We have Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Missions coming out on Switch and PC on the 5th. We have yet another Zombie Defense HD coming out on the 5th for the Switch. Shovel Knight Showdown on the Switch PC on the 9th. I do believe that is past time when the next podcast is. Yeah, that is.
TV show wise, the new Twilight Zone series
Oh yeah,
begins tonight. Well, today, April 1st. The director is Jason Peele.
I hear it's great. I hear it's absolutely fantastic.
Really? Really? I was hoping it would be. I wasn't sure about him because I see him as such a funny guy. To have him walk in and be like,
Well, look at it. Look at his
Just a
movie.
Well, look at
First
Us.
movie.
Yeah.
What is it? This
Us.
Is Us.
Yeah.
No, his other one, his
What?
first one, the one that won
What?
all the Oscars. This
I don't
Is
know, I
Us
don't
or
watch
This Is
movies.
Me or whatever it was called.
I look like.
I don't remember
Okay.
what it was.
I hear a lot of good things about Us, the new one that he
Yeah.
did.
What's
Huh.
his original?
He can. I'll tell you what though. Even in Key and Peele though, he's good at playing that creepy ass character.
He is.
Yeah.
He is super
He's-
good at playing him.
He's a really good actor.
He is, dude. Both
He's
of those
a really
guys are
good
actors.
actor and storyteller. Because, like, yeah, this is...
Get Out.
Get Out. Oh, yeah, I forgot he did Get Out.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
he wrote that.
Yeah, he wrote
and directed it.
And
That
movie,
and
that
Us.
movie won like a bajillion awards.
Yeah.
Wow. Right, he knows what he's doing.
He's
that
a
guy.
super serious director, and yeah, he's directing the new Twilight Zone.
Yeah, and producing it, too.
Yep.
Like, good for him, man.
Yeah.
Good for him, like, branching out
Showing
into,
people
like,
that he's just not like a comedian.
like-
a
Yeah,
goofball.
sketch artist. Yeah, a sketch comic.
I want to punch myself in the face because this is gonna be it's straight to DVD, so it's not gonna do anything. But it's called The Mummy Reborn.
Oh, nice.
It's
The
a
new
re-
Mummy movie.
It's a new Mummy movie with no one from the original, any of them. So
God. What do you think the next genre is going to be? Like they've been doing zombies for so fucking long.
they are making
Vampires.
Zombieland too.
Think they're going to do something serious with some vampires? Like some
Oh,
actual
that'd be
decent
rad.
vampire
Can't though.
movie.
They've tried. They've made
Yeah.
Dracula. Dracula. I don't think they made that not that long ago.
Dracula Untold wasn't that great.
You motherfuckers ever see The Lost Boys?
Um,
Because that's the movie that was done correctly.
You motherfuckers ever watch Nosferatu? That was a great movie. That's a classic.
That movie was terrible.
You get out.
supposedly they're trying to
mouth.
make a new Blade.
It was innovative, but it was basically
Oh,
like that
yeah.
red Nintendo 3D system that came out years ago.
The Virtual Boy, yeah,
Yeah, it was the Virtual Boy of the horror genre. The movie was terrible.
it was great.
Well, they are kind of going like they're trying to make a new Blade movie, which is
Really?
vampires. So.
No, man. They need
Wesley,
to make new stuff. They keep remaking everything. They need to make a new Alien. They need to make a new. Stop coming up with like what do you believe the last horror icon that was created was? I would say
I don't
that,
even
and then
know.
again, I'm really tired, so this could be way off. But Scream?
Yeah,
but okay, can you really consider? Because
I would.
Scream was a horror
best-selling
movie,
Halloween
but
costumes even to this
yeah,
day.
it was a horror movie, but it wasn't a horror movie in the traditional sense because that was more of a satire on modern horror movies.
Right, but we haven't had a cultural horror monster
Like a
universe
character that's
character.
been like,
Oh no,
We haven't
evolutionary.
added any new faces to the monster universe. in
No,
a
we haven't, no.
really long time.
You have Jason. You have Freddy Krueger. You
Right.
have
Michael Myers.
Michael
Mike
Myers.
Myers.
The Scream
Texas
character.
Chainsaw.
Yeah. Texas
Uh,
Chainsaw.
Chucky.
Pennywise.
Chucky.
which,
yep.
by the way, the new Child's Play movie, Chucky's voiced by Mark Hamill.
Yeah, that's gonna be, dude. He fucking plays the Joker like so good.
He's fantastic.
Um,
Yeah.
Pennywise, like since that movie was then re-released, everyone's super fucking.
We're all
scared of,
folk down here.
Like if they're gonna bring back some movies, man, it would be nice if they would refresh some shit we ain't seen in a long time. Bring back a Puppet Master. Bring back a Sandman. Bring back, you know what I mean? Like do something. Do something original, but I don't know. Either do something original or take something that
Yeah.
hasn't really been done in a long time. Like actually make a Swamp Thing horror movie.
Yeah.
Like it was originally intended to be. Like make something that is
Hannibal Lecter.
made. Yeah, I just had a vision of a horror genre character that would be worse than.
So the 10 most iconic horror
I don't know,
characters.
Okay, there we
Number
go.
1 is Jason Voorhees.
Yep.
Roger.
Number 2 is Freddy Krueger.
Yep.
Number 3 is Michael Myers.
Yep.
Huh?
Number 4, which doesn't make any sense, straight death from the Final Destination. Basically,
Oh, those movies are good.
That's an
where
idea.
you're
Yeah.
you
Okay,
cheat-
go
you
on.
originally
It's a
cheat death.
concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5, Chucky.
Roger.
6, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yep.
The Candyman, which I'm not familiar with that
That
character.
I think that's Sandman. Isn't that Sandman?
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure that's the Sandman.
Let me see. Let me make sure. I don't know. I've never seen those movies.
It's a black guy.
It is a black guy.
Yeah, he fucking his supervillain powers are bees
Yep.
and
yep,
sand.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, he's got bees
Yeah.
coming out of his mouth.
God, that's terrifying.
Yeah, this guy.
8, Pennywise the clown
Yeah.
from
Okay.
It. Number 9, Jigsaw.
Okay.
Or
Oh, okay. There's a. Well,
what's his actual name?
Yeah.
His name's not
Yeah,
Jigsaw,
okay,
but-
yeah, Jigsaw, yeah, I would say
Yeah,
he's probably the newest one.
yeah, his
I
real
would
name is
say-
Kevin McAllister, but
Yeah.
that's a
His
conversation for a different day.
But I would say he's super iconic. Not so much a like Halloween costume, but
Yeah.
yeah, the clown from that, the
Yeah.
and Hannibal Lecter from
I wouldn't really
Silence of the
consider.
Lambs.
I wouldn't really consider Silence of the Lambs or
that was outrageous.
any of those movies as a horror movie. I would consider them more as a psychological like drama.
Yeah, he's not supernatural. Every other one of those other characters are supernatural in some way.
Yeah, but those are considered the most iconic horror movie icons.
So if we
Fair
go
enough.
outside of that, bring back Killer Tomatoes.
There you go.
Yeah.
uh,
Or the Toxic Avenger.
Gremlins,
You know. I
Jaws.
guess they do try though. They tried to do that with Ash Williams in the Evil Dead series. They tried to make it's always going to be campy.
Yeah.
Um, The Shining.
The Shining.
So the thing is, though, nowadays horror movies don't have the same effect. Like now, like when The Shining came out, that was evolutionary. People, it's still to
Or
this
like
day
Psycho.
considered one of those scariest. American Psycho, same thing. Like
Yeah.
they're considered two of the scariest movies of all time. But like now you have these horror movies that are like they don't like stand out. They have like the that like make you jump,
The
but
jump scare, yeah,
yeah,
with the special
that's
effects
what they
making.
go for now is the jump scare. You turn the corner, there's a dude standing in your face.
Yeah. We need more. We need more fucked up Asian horror stuff. Because man, the people in like Taiwan or Japan or China or Vietnam or South Korea, boy, are they messed up.
The
Right.
girl from
You
The
guys ever see
Grudge.
You guys ever see the movie Phantasm?
No.
If you Google it and go to images, you might recognize it. It's an old horror movie. It's scary.
I remember hearing about it. What's the
It's
dude with
weird.
the nails in his face?
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
can't.
Leatherface.
What was it?
Oh, not Leatherface.
Not
That's
Leatherface. Uh,
yeah, it's from
I was
Hellraiser.
yeah, it was David Cage. Yeah, what was his name? Because I was thinking about that,
Pinhead.
and I just
Pinhead.
couldn't pin it. Yeah, there you go.
Dude, what's the name of the guy that makes that stuff?
David Cage.
That dude's got some dark ass thoughts.
Look at
He
Stephen
also
King.
made one of the best TV shows ever, Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Nay, the best TV series of all time, Twin Peaks.
Hmm.
He is fucked up.
A lot of people like. No, I guess yeah. You have the Scream character on there. That's not one of the most iconic, but
No, but
he's up there though. In terms of Halloween wise, though, I would say his
Oh
costume
yeah.
is probably like one of the best selling ever. It's super simple. Him and Freddy Krueger's mask or Jason's mask.
right.
But yeah, there is Poltergeist. There hasn't been like a movie that kind of like that stands out in the horror side. Like they've remade all these movies. They've
Oh, yeah.
remade Jason, Halloween 10,000
They
times.
remade Halloween like at least
Um,
4 times this past 10 years.
They've remade
Awesome.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They've remade Poltergeist.
And people still give Rob Zombie money to
Yeah.
remake these.
What was the one movie where everyone ended up killing themselves or dying in a freak accident? I can't remember what it was.
Oh God, The Happening?
I don't remember. No, like in real life. It was a horror movie that everyone ended up dying like in freak accidents. Hang on. They remade it. I'm trying to think of what. I can't remember what it was.
When are they gonna remake Ernest Goes to Camp?
Yeah, when are they gonna make the classic Ernest movies? Remake them.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen the movie called Pumpkinhead?
I've heard of it.
That one's actually kind of fucking creepy. I don't know what the story arc is to it. I think he might be, from what it looks like here, it makes it look like he was an alien.
The Omen.
Omen. I don't think I've
The
seen
Omen?
that one.
Yeah, they basically it's
Oh.
considered it was made in the 1970s, considered one of the most freaky movies of all time. That a bunch of
Oh yeah, I've heard of the Omen.
the cast members actually ended up dying in like freak accidents after the movie was filmed.
All right.
So basically, 3 years after the release of The Exorcist, The Omen fell victim to a rash of mysterious activities. Many of the cast members lost their lives during and soon after the film was shot. Gregory Peck plane got struck by lightning and crashed. The director was
Well,
hit
that
by
sucks.
a car. And another one, an animal wrangler was eaten alive by a tiger. Um,
Well,
So
that
wait,
kind of
just
comes with the territory.
yeah. So wait, just some random like animal wrangler got eaten by a tiger.
that was in the animal wrangler was in the movie, and then after the movie was filmed, he got eaten alive by one of his tigers 2 weeks after
Well,
the production was wrapped.
well, I mean, you're always going to be involved with you know, you always go with that risk, whatever you know.
Special effects
Right.
artist John Richardson, who designed the film's memorable decapitation scene, where a lady basically falls off a house, gets her head cut off. He was
That's rad.
involved in a fatal car accident where beheaded the passenger in his car.
Well, I mean, cars are dangerous, so.
Yeah.
It's kind of like method acting.
Yep. Um.
Oh yeah, I
And then
thought of the
another
newest.
character got struck by lightning and died.
Whoa, that is pretty intense.
So
That
there's
happens.
5 people that were in the movie got killed in like really disgusting accidents.
Mm. So I thought of real quick. I thought of who I believe is probably the most recent entry into the monster universe,
Go.
Slenderman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think pop culture brought him to life to the
Yeah.
point where
Yeah.
The games. Granny.
Yeah.
pop culture and all, like the games, the movie. Like, I don't know about the movies, but the creepy pastas.
Yeah.
He got in there a different way.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I would say that that's a good one. It's a very good one.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different ones that um The Grudge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
Ringu.
Yeah.
Grudge. I remember the Grudge 1. That was fucking weird as shit. And then Grudge 2 and 3 came out, and it's like, okay, it's the same fucking thing.
Well, that's American bastardization of Japanese horror.
Yeah.
Japanese horror is even more fucked up.
Cause I remember watching the Grudge, the first one, and then like the Ring, the original Ring movie, like that was
No, that's trash compared to the Japanese.
oh,
Dude,
yeah,
I think
Dude,
those
it's-
movies, man, I hated. Honestly, those movies did not faze me. You know, what movie really messed me up, and I believe it was a Japanese one first too. The Descent.
yeah, that was
That
originally
was
yeah.
some scary shit. I won't watch it again. I
Yeah,
watched
that
it one
was-
time. That's all I need to watch that movie. I never need to watch that movie again.
yeah, that movie's pretty fucked up. I remember
That
that
movie's
movie.
intense, dude. That movie had me feeling so many. It was like full blast MSR type sensation,
Yeah.
like,
Mm-hmm.
but not in a good way. Oh, I hate those movies.
I remember.
What's that?
I remember the Descent. That was.
As Below, that's another one I didn't really. It wasn't as. I think The Descent was the worst, but
Yeah.
As Below.
Swedish horror is also fucked up too. Like Arctic Circle. Boy, I don't know how they have people that are able to sleep.
Yeah.
I remember the Descent. I remember those. That movie fucking. Oh, that movie fucked me up.
Wasn't even the weird little inner earthers. It was the fucking caves and shit,
Yeah.
man. That shit had me. Oh, the scene when they had to crawl through the. They literally were like, it was a hole just big enough to like worm through.
Yep.
Yeah.
They had to go underwater. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, that movie was.
Oh!
The Conjuring. That was.
I kicked
that
that
was up
bitch
there.
nuts for taking me down there. Oh,
The Sinister. I remember that one. That one wasn't bad. I remember going to watch Cabin in the Woods. This was.
I remember that one.
It was
I
supposed to be
remember
like a
that.
horror movie and ended up being like a fucking like half comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Everybody got a bad rash.
dude, it was hilarious because it had Chris Helmsworth, and
Oh yeah.
3 weeks before Cabin in the Woods was released, Thor was released, and because Thor, Chris Helmsworth got huge, and Cabin
Yep.
in the Woods was filmed before Thor, but because of cost and everything like that, they couldn't release it, so they had to wait. So Thor released, Chris Helmsworth's fucking ripped, long hair, like this massive,
jacked,
beautiful
Joe.
man. 2 weeks later, you have another movie comes out with him in it, and he's skinny as shit.
Movie magic, baby.
And everyone's like, "What? How the fuck does that happen?" And then coming to research that this Cabin in the Woods was filmed way before he started filming Thor, but they had to basically postpone the movie like 2 years because they couldn't finish the production and the editing because they ran out of money.
That makes sense. I've been in those type of movies.
Yeah.
Those are like B-roll movies that just so happen to strike it big.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
And then it was released, and it was funny because it's basically the movie based around like every nightmarish character known to man, which is pretty funny.
That's cool.
And they're being watched. It's a cool concept, weird at the same
Oh,
time,
yeah.
but I remember that movie. Yeah, there was supposedly I read about it. I doubt it's ever actually going to happen. Fight Club 2.
Yeah, I don't see it
They
happening.
can't really.
Yeah, that's kind of.
They can't really. How do they continue on with that?
Yeah, well, I don't think there was a sequel to the book.
No, there's not. But
Yeah.
it was rumored. Because if you used to go on IMDb and type in Brad Pitt, that came up. I don't know if it still does or not.
Yeah.
Let me see here. No, World War Z 2.
Oh,
See, that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Nothing but zombie movies and remakes. Give us something fresh. Give us something new.
Yeah,
I saw World War Z not long ago.
that comes
Yeah,
out
And boy, is
uh,
that movie not great.
next
That
year.
movie was dumb. God. I guess, I mean, you can only tell the same story so many times, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of creature could they, you know what, man? If I was a supervillain, like a horror movie character, you know what I would do to people?
Mm.
I touch you, you get menopause. Whether you're a guy or a girl, menopause for everybody. Just throwing it out there, all over the place. At parades, just constant menopause right off the float. It'd be like the Batman movie.
But that is though, like, how do you, like, there's only certain things you can keep trying to do, and so that's. I don't
Yeah.
know, we'll see. It's
Ah.
because vampires, I don't think will ever take off because I don't think anyone gives two shits about
Yeah,
vampires.
you completely, nothing you said just came out except I don't think they'll ever take off. So why?
Vampires, I don't think will ever take off.
No, the industry fucking killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until they come out with another movie that's like The Lost Boys or something.
Yeah.
Because that movie
No.
was actually,
That was.
I don't
good.
know. Maybe
Blade was good.
Van Helsing.
Eh.
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 No, something that really gets to the heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you
I
said,
don't-
like Dracula. You know, when that came out, that was like,
Back in the day, that was huge.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dracula
was-
and who's the
Dracula.
fucking the other guy with the giant things in his neck?
Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Dr.
No.
Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Frankenstein was the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
I wonder if those
Frankenstein.
movies. I wonder if those movies are old enough. Aren't those stories old enough that people just any human being at all
Yeah,
can recreate them?
it's in public
Their own
domain.
edition?
It's they're public domain movies. Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll,
Dr.
and Mr.
Jekyll and
Hyde.
Mr. Hyde.
Mhm.
Yeah, those movies are in they're free sourced movies.
Dracula, the Mummy,
Yeah.
all that stuff is public domain.
I see.
So, yeah, I think they.
You want a creepy movie? Do one on the homunculi.
There you go.
Do one on like well, they kind of did with that alien lady. What was that female alien movie? She grew up like she went from a baby alien to a full grown alien in like a couple days, or like a week.
I thought they were
There's a
coming out with a new
Has a weird alien sex scene in it.
Dr. Jekyll movie.
It's also
When are
mildly
they-
pedophilic. She's only like 12 days old.
When are they coming out with a new Leopard?
Leprechaun movie?
Yeah,
Those ones are funny.
those are fantastic.
Yeah, or Tales from the Hood.
Yeah,
You know. God, those movies are great.
they are. They're great. They're fantastic.
I think I was at the store the other day and they had a 4-pack that had like Tales from the Hood. Oh no, never mind. That was Clockwork Orange. What was in that? Clockwork Orange. But there was a couple other really good ones in it.
Probably a Cooper collection.
I think it was.
I thought they were releasing something with Dr. Jekyll, Dr. Jekyll, and Mr.
Dr.
Hyde,
Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll.
See, like, yeah, if they were to do something like a really good horror movie about that, bro. Because have you ever read the heard the book or read the book
Mhm.
that is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Yeah, the actual
It's
one.
nothing. It's nothing
Yeah.
like what the modern day interpretations are of it.
No.
Oh hell no.
At no point do you actually. I don't believe at any point you actually see Mr. Hyde.
No.
You just hear about Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Well, look at Disney movies,
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is just just talking about the duality of man.
Yeah, because Dr. Jekyll is always behind the door.
Yeah. Everyone has that dark inner self that's just ready to come out at a moment's notice.
Well, look at
Right.
the Disney movies though. The original books of all these Disney movies, like the classics, like Snow White, Cinderella, all them, they're
Pocahontas.
super dark.
Yeah.
Like they're crazy dark.
Oh yeah. The Grimm brothers, anything Grimm brothers.
Like they're super dark, and those will never be released because Disney will never allow it.
No.
Yeah, they did. They did it with Lost. Or not Lost. Once.
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
Oh, once upon a time, yeah.
Dude, so my ex-girlfriend got me on it, so you know how that can kind of go.
Yeah.
And dude, when they killed Gus was the fat mouse from Cinderella.
Yeah.
Well, spoilers.
Gus.
Yep.
Oh, I was so mad on how that whole situation went down.
Like Pinocchio and all
Who's-
them.
You guys actually plan on watching all of once? It's like a show your girlfriend tricks you into watching.
Like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Like Dawson's Creek.
Oh,
Like, that
Notre
movie,
Dame.
is actually one of the darkest, deepest movies they made. The Hunchback.
Yeah.
Like, the actual
Let me tell you, if you want a really good rendition of that, watch the French opera of it, because it's a really good one, great music, and two, it's really close to the original story.
But yeah, that's like the actual like in-depth meanings behind those movies, that like the actual books and stuff, like they were pretty messed up.
Had no idea we were going to divulge our,
Yeah, that's
conversation was going to go into horror.
Yeah.
These podcasts are cool, man. They fucking go over the damn place.
They just go, we just throw something somewhere, and then it's just like, oh, well, where's it gonna go?
You can't even come up with a fucking title for them until the show's over.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, the cool thing
Like-
is too, like we didn't even like pause. We just literally segued into that. Just
Right into it.
Yeah.
We didn't even like pause. Okay, what are we gonna talk about next? We literally came up with a thing, and we literally just kept talking about it. That's what you get here at the Level Unlock podcast, people.
Exactly.
That's what you get.
Exactly.
It's not professionalism, but we're okay with that.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Entertainment at its finest, and that's why we've had 120 people almost download our podcast. So thank you for that, guys.
Well, hey, I mean, it is here for gaming and pure randomness. So
It is.
the
Most fun place on the internet, baby.
Yep. Occasional gutter oil.
Exactly.
occasional gutter order oil.
Gutter oil!
Well, I got nothing else, gentlemen. You guys got anything?
Yeah, I don't either. This is running pretty long. We might save Q&A
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. The only thing I got is Thursday Night Throwdown.
Heck yeah, man.
I got that. I still want to. Never mind. I got some stuff coming up. I finished the ARC video,
Nice.
the Machinima one.
Nice.
Nice.
When I watched it, I was like, I don't know if this is good enough for the public domain, or for the world
For the
out there.
public.
Those are the ones people
And
want
I-
to watch, though.
I
Yeah.
showed it to Aimright, and Aimright was like, "You'd be dumb not to put this out."
That's what I'm saying.
So it's actually.
I mean, I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
It's
If
It's
it has the
not-
aim right seal of approval,
yeah, it's
I'm
good.
down.
You got to think that the things that you think are dumb, that's where the humility, and that's where people fucking love, because they think it's.
I mean,
they
cut
love
out
that
again,
stuff.
but
Yeah.
well, all
Well-
right. If you guys are up for it, because I haven't really watched it on YouTube. I haven't really watched it. We're talking about the ARC video, Aimright. He just popped his head in again.
Hey guys, how's
But
it
no,
going?
I was saying
He could hear us talking about him.
the things that
I was
you
just
might
saying
think
how you
are
said it was
dumb,
okay.
The things that you might think are dumb, other people think is gold
Yeah.
and genius.
Well, if you're down for it after the show is over, if you guys want to watch it and just like let me know what you think. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. Just skim through a little bit of it and just tell me if you think it's the right direction. Because that's the other thing too. I don't want to spend a ridiculous amount of time making these videos if they aren't good. So if you guys want to check it out and let me know what you think, if I should keep that going or not. But I streamed a session where I was running through Arc and I was more or less actually testing a mod. And every time I wanted the story to progress, I would go into full screen mode instead of the camera, my face and the overlay and everything. And then I would talk with some bravado and record a little bit. And then I would, then pull the camera away, say cut basically, and run forward a little more. And I would just naturally do that without any, just like our shows, without really any direction, but an idea. And, but it's on YouTube, but it's private or it's unlisted right now. So I think I have to actually send you the link.
Yeah, send us a link. I'll watch it, dude.
Cool, man. But other than that, I got the Throwdown on Thursday, Arc possibly on Monday. But I'm hooked on this. I'm hooked on this Grand Theft Auto game, dude. I don't know if I'll play Arc tomorrow. Tomorrow might be Grand Theft Auto. Tomorrow might be and then maybe on Saturday too, man, because Wednesday. Oh, not Tuesday. I don't think I want to stream on Tuesdays anymore. I think I want to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday. Then we have the on Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this way, because I've been watching a lot of these. James, I talked about briefly for a moment. I won't dig deep into this. It's just kind of a synopsis of some ideas. A lot of the people that I'm watching that are giving various tips on how to grow your channel and everything are really, really insisting that you give attention to both YouTube and Twitch, because YouTube is way more shareable.
Yeah.
Twitch, you're in the moment's gone, it's over.
Yeah.
YouTube, you can share it on social media and cut little clips out of it and do whatever I don't need to go into it, right?
Yeah.
So, they're really insisting that if you want your channel to grow, I feel like the groups that we've been putting together here I feel like we're almost there. Like we're so close to I don't know what it is. I just feel like we're so close. Maybe it's because I've been doing it for so long, but I feel like we are essentially, our group is kind of like a coal, right? And we're close to getting to the diamond, as far as just fine tuning everything. Fine tuning the schedule, even this show right now, the Level Unlock podcast, fine tuning the Discord and making sure all of us have the right links. And actually, like, I was thinking next show, maybe during the show, links that we use have a show notes section in Discord. Yeah. And then people can go to that and click on the links to check out the other, what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Because honestly, I feel like there's two different groups kind of too, because you guys are console a lot and I'm pretty strictly PC, so it's nice that we meet up and I don't know. But I said I was going to dig into it. So that's kind of that.
Yeah, no.
But that's I feel like in a nutshell, I feel like once we fine tune all of the little things, I don't know. I just think we're going to grow really fast.
Oh, I totally agree. 100%.
I think once everything's like fine tuned and organized and we have, you guys at Walker, you've only been doing it for a couple months, and I don't know, James has been making YouTube for a while. Like, how long? For a while, right?
A couple years.
No, more than a couple years.
I bet from time to time.
5th grade.
Damn, son. I ever tell you about my pizza shop video I have?
No.
Yeah, I have a video. It's a tutorial on how to clean a pizza oven stone pizza. Like a stone, how to clean the entire thing that is the giant stone oven.
Yeah.
And it has over 40,000 views.
That's awesome.
Nice.
It's so stupid. If you type in how to clean a commercial pizza oven, I think it's the first thing that comes up.
Wow, nice.
That's what's up.
I think there's some business out there that uses it as a tutorial video. I can't explain it otherwise.
I know I had a video of mine that my buddy made on my channel that was used in a college paper.
Really?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's funny. You
That's
know.
awesome.
So like, I don't know, to close out my little end of it. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of ideas that are brewing and a lot of irons in the fire, if one will. But once we start sharpening those blades, I think, I don't know, I just feel like we're gonna grow really fast.
Oh yeah.
But maybe not. And if not, I don't care, because I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
doing this, because this is what I do.
Exactly.
I'm a grown up. This is what I do.
Yeah, we're not in this. You know, you should never expect to get into the internet like entertainment business expecting to make money.
Right.
You go into it just to have a good time, and
You like,
hey, if you make money, if you become the next Ninja or the next PewDiePie or the next, whomever, Mr. Beast,
Yeah.
great, cool. If you make a few bucks here and there, sweet. As long as you're enjoying it, that's
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
and you've
at
been
young
making videos
Schroeder.
like that.
Oh my jeez, that is amazing.
What?
I'm looking at your video.
Oh, the pizza shop one?
Yeah. Sleeves Prod is the
Oh, is the YouTube channel for it?
yeah.
And I have not looked at Sleeves Prod in a long time.
That is awesome.
How many views does it have?
41,000.
Nice.
nice.
It's old though. It's like what, like 7 years old now though?
2012.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's like 7 years old. So it's had a long time to mature. One of the comments says the best way to keep an oven clean is to work clean. It's like, no fucking duh, bro.
Yeah, of course.
What, so you never clean your pizza oven? You want to tell the world you don't clean your pizza oven?
Beatbox, cinnamon, and raisin bagels.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was a popular video for a little while.
I gotta hear this.
Yeah, it's gangster, bro. Just
Dude,
wait.
you're
I hope
so
you're,
young.
yeah, get ready for your fucking. I hope you have a mop and a squeegee on hand, because your brain is about to get blown. Look at it.
All you're doing is saying cinnamon raisin bagels and start beatboxing with it.
I was a
Oh, God.
caregiver, and I had to go get him cinnamon raisin bagels, and I forget things often, so.
We're like cinnamon raisin bagel. Oh, that is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
4 minutes of you doing that.
It gets good. It gets good. That's why I put it up and left it up. Because
That is absolutely amazing.
halfway through, I fucking kill it. Bro.
Oh, that is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
See, now this makes me want to look back at my old shitty.
Right? Just
Like,
wait till you see
I
this
do.
art video I made. You want to see something cringy?
Nah, man.
Yeah.
That is
Wow.
amazing.
So my most popular video on my channel, my buddy made for top 10 medieval torture devices.
Nice.
31,000 views.
That is a win.
That's some.
On my channel, like my most fucking there's been 6 views in the last 28 days. Video from way long ago. Shit.
You got a comment on your pizza video a month ago.
Is it insulting?
It says a stupid individual play with a pizza oven.
There you go.
And then 6 months ago, oven cleaner, the average is highly toxic and fumes. And then 6 months ago, someone says, as a professional oven cleaner, I find this offensive. This is not how you clean an oven professionally.
Well, guess what? That motherfucking thing was spotless. When you see the end of the video, you want to tell me I need to clean fucking pizza. Like, you mean to tell me that?
Someone else said 6 months ago, just use baking soda and vinegar.
Aye.
Someone else said soap, idiots.
So it's not strong enough to get all the.
These are all recent
that's-
too. That's
Yeah, wow.
hilarious.
Yeah, I love it. Just let me eat it all.
2 months
Just give me
ago,
all
some
of the
guy
hate.
posted something in Spanish.
Ole.
I got a question. My Garland pizza oven turns on, but no hit the stone. Anybody knows why this thing happened?
What does
The
it say?
video's getting just people who are having trouble with pizza
So
ovens
this is
just
from 2 months ago.
talking.
Says my Garland pizza oven turns on, but no hit the stone.
Probably talking about the flame.
Anybody know why this happens? This is 2
No.
months ago.
Yeah, who cares? I don't know.
That's amazing.
That's not your life anymore.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, at least you know it's still relevant. People are still watching it.
Yeah. And I love the hate on it.
You need to fucking do something. If this is still getting views, I would try to do something to see if you're getting any revenue for this.
It took that long to get him. I don't even know if I know the password for that account. Like, I can try to get into it and see what the analytics are and see how often it gets watched. And maybe I could do something stupid with it, but
I would if people are still commenting on it. Like, all your comments are from the last year. They're from the last year or sooner.
it's like a fine wine.
So yeah, I would
Yes.
definitely try to get into that, because if that's the case, and there's revenue coming from this thing, I would fucking definitely suck all that shit up.
So, guys, I just wanted to just throw this out there. I just looked to see when my original YouTube channel was created.
When was it?
It just passed in February. February 11th was the anniversary of it. It's been 12 years.
Woo!
Wow, that's about how old Space
No.
Jam, bro. Not really. I think Space Jam's older than that, but
Yeah, it is. I was
Jam.
I was 12.
That's what's up.
right, he's had the dream since early,
Good job,
since he
man.
was a little kinderton.
I was 12 when I made that YouTube channel. YouTube started in 06.
That's awesome. Good job, bro.
My God.
Congrats, my friend.
Right.
I
Well,
was looking for that
gentlemen,
information. Yeah, that should be good.
we are at 3 hours. It's been a good
That's
episode.
long.
Pretty much, yeah.
That was a long episode,
Yeah.
Once again,
What's-
thank
but it's fun.
Go ahead, James.
What's coming up, guys? What's coming out? What's coming up? What's your shit again?
For my...
Oh.
Go ahead, Schroeder.
Are you talking about
What are we streaming?
our call tag?
What's on the docket this week for y'all individually, and when they find?
Oh, Splash Screen Gaming on Twitch as well as YouTube. Kinda YouTube. I'm still trying to figure that out. We're doing Arc. Arc on probably Wednesday, but it might be the Fallout game, or not Fallout, but
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Then we have Thursday Night Throwdown. We have Friday Night Fallout. Then we got Saturday, maybe, I don't know if I want to. And that's how that's probably always going to be. And then Sunday's the next podcast.
Yeah. What about you, James?
Well, youtube.com/people8studios, twitch.tv/people8studios, at people810 on Twitter. On Twitch, I basically only play shit when you guys are playing stuff. So that's always fun. YouTube, I got Yakuza 0 coming out, new part. I got some more Resident Evils coming out. We're basically done with that game almost.
Nice.
Only got maybe a few more parts with that. And then we're going to be starting the Samurai Warriors 4 Empires Let's Play probably on Tuesday. Mitchell's coming over to, so we're gonna have some fun with that. And yeah, Walker, take it away.
I am Captain Geach. Trying to make a G. Captain
Didn't work.
_Geach 15. Twitter, Twitch, and the TubeYube. Captain Geach 15 straight up, no underscore on Instagram. I definitely want to get into that Grand Theft Auto with Schroeder, because I think that'll be absolutely amazing. Play maybe some Uno, maybe some Monopoly. Who knows?
We'll play something.
Borderlands 1, I might buy that too. Play something different other than the casual Call of Duties, which we'll play. And that's pretty much about it.
Yeah.
From myself and everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for the love. Much appreciated. Level Unlock Podcast can be found always. levelunlockpodcast.podbean.com, and anywhere podcasts are available. Audio only version up tomorrow. I'll be downloading it. I got it fixed. My stream worked the whole time, so no issues. No delays.
Hey!
Thank you once
is
again.
lucky.
Much love, much appreciated. We are out.